So this belief thing is very interesting. The more I think about it, it's uh, it's it's the foundation of everything. Like those guru types always talking about shaping reality according to your belief. That the visible world responds to belief. I suppose that's true if the belief is true. Not so true if the belief is just fabricated, imaginative, although it can influence the manner in which you react, respond, and interact with reality, I guess. But first things first, like the foundation and the ancient world, like I said, like belief was imaginative, religion was imaginative, and reality, not reality because both are real, but the material, the visible, was separated. Those things were entirely separated. They worked on two very different platforms, and never the twain would meet. But then there was the Jews, and they were operating from the living God, interfering in the natural world. So there was a supernatural interfering in the natural. And so that's where you had the so-called the imaginative or the invisible belief system interacting deliberately with the visible world. So you had the invisible and the visible world coming together and interacting. And in that case, you could see how their belief, God was constantly telling them, trust me, I will intervene. Because he was the actual maker of heaven and earth, he was the first principle, and he was showing us through that revelation how he structured things. And of course, like the visible world rises up and seems to operate by certain principles, that laws that are irrefutable, and you have to act according to you have to shape your beliefs according to these laws. Otherwise, the beliefs prove to be irrelevant, impotent. And then you have Christ coming, which is the actual incarnation of the invisible reality being made one with the visible, the political, the social. And from that's like the natural culmination of these two spheres. So then you have belief and reality operating together. So then in my case, like, so the first principle really is believe in the record that is given to us through the Jewish people, the prophets and the apostles, Christ being the ultimate incarnation of that in the world. My hand's tired. The ultimate expression of that in the world, showing us how. So basically, if you believe according to the laws given to us in the prophets and the apostles, according in the Bible, then those those beliefs cause heaven and earth to act according to what you believe, because you're believing in the promises written down by the prophets and the apostles, and then reality itself bends to those beliefs that you put in play. And the more you trust and believe, the more the physical, the material world bends to that. So for example, in my case, my vision given to me, like the metaphor of human love between a man and a woman being the express representation of God's relationship with us, Christ and the church. I believed that and acted it out. So I would find a woman, I'd fall in love, because it couldn't just like prop somebody up. There had to be true love, or at least what I thought was love, infatuation, or whatever you want to call it. And then it would get eroded. So the material expression of it would refute my belief, and then it would, like the woman would refuse to cooperate with my vision, destroying it, and it would cause, and I would cling harder and harder to the vision, and that would cause her to think that I have no self-respect. I can be used. I can be betrayed. I can be manipulated. I can be treated badly. So it was. So then, of course, she would treat me badly, and thinking I have no self-respect, not understanding that it was because I had faith in the vision given to me, that I was doing what I was doing, and then eventually, of course, it would just be destroyed, and that would destroy my so there would be an attack through the visible world. There'd be an attack on my vision, attack on my belief system, which would destroy my opinion of myself, destroy my opinion of God, destroy the trust. It was an attack on the belief system, which is fundamentally at the bottom. Because the material world is infused with the satanic, like Satan is the prince of this world, right? The prince of the visible world, even though he's a spirit. And so these attacks would, the point of these attacks was to destroy me, destroy my trust, destroy my opinion of my vision, destroy my opinion of God, destroy my opinion of the prophets and the apostles, separate me from trusting that which was given to me, and cause me to believe in what the material world was proposing, the principles that the material world was proposing, by being able to destroy or refute my calling and my vision by the manifestation of material behaviors, physical behaviors through my love interest. So it's a war of beliefs. It's a war of beliefs. And so you have matter being used to manipulate belief systems. It's asserting belief systems that are counter to what the prophets and the apostles have written, because there's a war in heaven. There's a war in heaven, and that war is now spilled out into the material world. And nature itself is compromised. So reality itself, what we call reality, like nature, the physical world, there's it lies. It lies. The reality of the material world does not speak the truth of what actually is in both appearances and the invisibles. It lies.